Is that... Okay, that's targeting the sledgehammers. Not sure if I actually dislike that, because now we have crawler wars here, but we have a bunch more units behind them. We still need more, though. We need to crawl the enemy like nobody's business. Originally, we would have a bunch of sledgehammers that we now no longer have. But we are losing this round pretty badly, yeah. And that should probably deal as much and even more damage than he did to us in the remaining rounds, yeah, in the previous rounds. So what do we want to get now? Increased range, charged ammo, shield airdrop. Yeah, let's get the shield airdrop. I think that is a very decent choice. Because we can absorb a bunch of damage in this direction. And once again, we can go a bit into the demilitarized zone. Increased range for these? Probably not worth it, but you know what? How about, if you counter us, we just don't play your game. How about we move our overlords back? And just not deal with that nonsense of having them countered by snipers. And do we want even more snipers? How much money do we have? We have a very decent chunk. I think I'm going into wasp production as well. Let's do that. And do we want more sledgehammers, more arc lights, more wasps? I feel like we may just want more snipers. I know they are called marksmen, but I still call them snipers. That's what they do. So now those marksmen here, they are not bad, but also they are not great. Our shield drop is putting in a good amount of work. Our overlords are not the primary target of the snipers from the start and effectively useless, so they can do some decent AoE damage. They can also spawn a bunch of wasps that the snipers shoot instead of us. And it seems that double shot is only on the same target, so it's not as useful as I had hoped. But now the sniper wars are engaged, and we have a bunch more wasps that just spawned, which are super valuable. Like, these wasps might win us the game, because the overlord will get destroyed if it goes into sniper range. And it will go into sniper range because it's decently quick. However, if it spawns another set of wasps, I think we can say this route is ours. We will, however, lose the overlord now. But it did spawn another set of wasps, yeah. And I think with this many wasps, the fight should be ours. We won't get much out of it, though. It's a very close one. So what should I go and do now? Increases the attack of all units. I think that is very decent. Strength of shield devices would synergize, but I think we'll go for attack. And should we go further into them? I think what we do, actually, and I think this is not a bad choice, let's get a bunch more wasps. We can also gain a bunch of upgrades for them. And now I just wanna deploy wasps on the other side. We have our strike specialists, so let's use them. Let's put them as far to the outer side as we can. We want to unlock another unit. Do we have anything we can unlock for free? No. Oh, hang on. We can unlock giant units for free. Vulcan might not be bad. We can't get any more units. Oh, this overlord can be improved, and they can be improved. Do we want to throw more money at overlords? I don't think so. I think maybe it is time to get some upgrades to our crawlers. Like, maybe get mechanical rage so they can actually win a fight. And then, I think there's nothing more. Hang on, there is something more that we can do. So we already have more attack, let's get more health. I'd much rather take this. So now, all of the enemy snipers are in the rear, sniping at targets that are completely and utterly useless. Like, completely and utterly useless, but also we had wasps backstabbing us. I did not expect that. Then again, how can I expect these kinds of things? The enemy just does it when they want to, when they feel like it. The wasps are attacking us here, and my overlord is stuck shooting stuff that it cannot really do anything against. So despite our cheeky backstab, we still lose. And I think that is entirely on those wasps. I left my flanks unprotected. And that is now putting us into quite desperate territory, I have to admit. Mobilize battleship and overlord for free. every 3 rounds. I don't think that is worth it. Iron Blasts. Pretty cool. Orbital Javelin. Yeah, all of these are pretty cool. But to be honest, I think I'm going to take the Incendiary Bomb. And how about we deal with whatever is trying to move this way? And, you know, I think the answer here is just to get more Overlords. Let's get a squadron of Overlords. Oh, he had a Wasp summon. So that was not our flanks being unprotected. That was just the enemy having stuff there. Let us get it and put it maybe in this spot. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Do we want to get upgrades? Because we can absolutely get the jump drive for our Wasps, which increases their movement speed and everything else. How about we put them right on these crawlers here? And attack against ground units improved. Probably not a bad idea either, so let's get that. And do we want to unlock something? How about we unlock the War Factory? Let's see what happens here. Oh, they summon an Overlord on their own side. I don't think that's particularly optimal. So the Crawler Wars, we are definitely losing them. We do, however, have more and more and more Wasps as the battle goes on. We have completely eviscerated this side. Like there's an enemy Arclight, but that's not going to do much. We are absolutely stacking Overlords, and it's not doing us that much good. I think we need more Wasps. But the enemy is also, well, that is a one-time unit. Yeah, this is important that we won this fight. And our Wasps are devastating these snipers. Absolutely devastating them. It might come down to the next round. So taking out a lone would be perfectly fine. Creating that? This is no longer worth it. Otherwise I would absolutely be getting it. Should we just go Vulcan? I think let's go Vulcan. It's not particularly good, but let's drop 2 Vulcans, throw them into the fray, and since I mathed this spot out without ever mathing it out, we can actually put it here as well. That is to say, I was just dumb lucky. What else should we get? I think we get upgrades. Let's get these upgrades. Let's give our snipers increased attack speed. And then we are down to 200 bucks. Let's upgrade these. And, oh, we can no longer upgrade that. It would have been my preferred option. Is there anything? Yeah, there is something that I can still do. Let's do that. It might all come down to this fight. Oh, and I did not use my shield. This was stupid for me. I also had the time and everything. I could have put that shield wherever I needed it. The question is, does the enemy counter us badly enough? He has an Arclight here, and that thing is against aerial units. Oh, I did not know that you had to buy an upgrade to make the Arclight work against air. Maybe the Vulcans were not a particularly good idea, but they should be roasting the crawlers here and do decent amounts of tank. Nah, I think the Vulcans were a bad choice. Maybe getting more Overlords and thus getting more Wasps, so upgrading our Wasps would have been a better choice. It's now an absolute sniper fest, and the enemy is beating us with all these snipers. Is that a loss? It might be. Yeah, it is. Unfortunate. I think what broke me was going for Vulcans. I lost that one. Let's also save that replay. I lost the sniper war. I should have done more against the snipers. Let's return to the lobby. Alright, that was it for Mechabellum. At least the first episodes. I will now proceed to probably cutting this, but it certainly is a lot of fun. And I absolutely want to play more of this game. I can imagine making an entire series out of this. Though I will probably play a lot more off-screen than on-screen, alone with my thoughts and, you know, actually training getting all the units and, or rather, looking at all of the units and modifications, all that sort of stuff. I will probably do that off screen, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. And if you want to see more of this, I hope you will join me next time. Until then, have a good day.